Let's move on to the next paragraph. Relevance of Gandhian ideas in present India, or an essay based on Gandhi's principles. What was Gandhi's principles and what is the present condition of India? And normally these are the questions we witnessed for years. When you have these ideas in your mind, you can write if any questions are asked from that lesson. So look at present India. Now we are coming. The present India. What is the condition of present India? Look at present India. Poles apart from Gandhiji's India. Gandhiji's dream about India that we have just discussed. And what is the present scenario that we are seeing around? That is poles apart. Gandhiji's India and present India, poles apart. Apart means dhruvangal agaleyanu. The existing scenario is devastating. Existing present scenario means present scenes are devastating. മുച്ചൂടും നശിപ്പിക്കുന്നു. And gnawing, G-N-A-W-I-N-G, കാർന്നു തിന്നുന്നു into the very soul of India. And the present scene, present politicians, present conditions in India, these people, these politicians, this fascism, corruption, and a number of social evils are devastating. Devastating is destroying India completely and gnawing into the very soul of India, India's Atmavine. The ideals like democracy, secularism, pluralism, these are the different ideals, ashayangal, etc. enshrined in the constitution are at stake. In constitution, Bharanaghadana are at stake. All these, democracy is in danger. Secularism, you know what's secularism? Madasauhardam. It is at the verge of extinction. Pluralism means all religions, all people with different ideas can coexist together. This is called pluralism. And targeted by some. And these high ideals on which India is going forward. Okay, these are the foundation stones. What are they? Democracy, secularism, pluralism. These are the foundation stones on which India is built. And those foundation stones are being taken away. So what happens? This huge India will collapse onto the earth. That is what is going to happen if these basic principles are cracked from very foundation of Indian structure. Okay, and targeted by some with vested interests, and these ideas, democracy, secularism, pluralism are targeted. Adine laksham vekkunnu. Targeted to destroy it by some with vested interest, and these fascists has got some vested interest. Innocent men are being murdered in cowshed. I need not tell you, innocent people, men are murdered in the name of cow. And sweet smelling buds like Asifa, Nirbhaya, and recently our Hathras girl are being plucked. Innocent, sweet smelling buds being plucked and raped. And the culprits are accorded with royal reception from authorities. And the culprits means the criminals. These people, these rapists, these cruel criminals are accorded royal reception. And the criminals are given reception. Rajakiya Sigarnam Gudukka. Royal reception from authorities, Adhigarigal. And the downtrodden are destined. Downtrodden means adichamarthapettavar. Downtrodden are destined to carry the corpse on shoulders. You might have seen the pictures in newspapers and in different channels and in social media. And this downtrodden, the poor people, the impoverished people are destined. They are fated. Fated means vidhikkappeda, to carry the corpse Corpse means dead body. Corpse on shoulders, because ambulance services, because they and walk kilometers that we are witnessing here in India. And they walk kilometers and kilometers as ambulance service is denied to them. And even the authorities are not providing ambulance to these poor people. The casteist forces prevent the untouchable from entering the temple. You might have heard about this also. And these Dalit are brutally killed, murdered in the vicinity, in the premise of the temple. If they try to enter to the temple, they have also got the freedom to worship their deity, the god, their god. But these casteist forces, the aristocratic forces of the society will not allow them to enter the temple. Okay, and 3% of the upper layer of the society get hold of the 80% of the national resources. Big threat to the society. The whole resource, the whole income of India is to be distributed equally among the citizens of India. But here what happens? Only the 3% of the people of India get hold of the 80% of the income, the resource of India, and the authorities and the government is paving way to these multinational companies and corporates. They are actually ruling over India, and all others are under their feet. In a nutshell, constant vigil should be the need of the hour to cherish Gandhian principles. In Gandhian principles, in the first paragraph, we learned about Gandhi's dreams and his principles and his call of action, everything we discussed in detail, and those principles we have to cherish. Cherish means we have to bear in mind, to practice, to implement Gandhi's principles in Indian societal scene. The new generation, must be enlightened, and the new generation does not know about Gandhiji's values and his principles, and to the path of harmony. New generation should go in the path of harmony, religious tolerance, religious harmony. All people with different ideas, beliefs, ideologies can coexist, can work, can live peacefully together. And that is called, that path of harmony. New generation must be enlightened, and honesty should be promoted to have a good, decent life. Otherwise, they will spoil. If these new generations are not educated about Gandhi and his principles, this new generation will spoil. Spoil means ruin, destroy, nashipikum, what we have achieved so far. We have achieved something so far, because Gandhi, Nehru and those freedom fighters have given us certain principles, certain ideologies, and these principles will be destroyed if new generations are not educated. For want of time, it is another expression. Let me conclude my words. This is the ideal conclusion of a speech. Let me conclude my words. Let us pay homage to Gandhi. Pay homage, another expression, meaning Adaranjaligal Arpikam. Let us pay homage to Gandhi and join our hands together. We can join our hands together, whether he is Hindu, Muslim, Christian, whatever religion he is affiliated to, whatever set of beliefs he belongs to. That doesn't matter. All the people, only one basis. What is that basis? Indian. On the basis of Indian, On that basis alone, we can join hands together to remember and remind. You have to remember and you have to remind other people the words and deeds of Gandhi for a better peaceful world. For a better peaceful world, you have to remember individually, and you have to remind other people. We had a Gandhiji and he had this and this principles, and if those principles are practiced in present India, we will have a peaceful, happy world. Okay, this is the note I have prepared personally for you, and this notes I'm quite sure, 100% sure, will be much help, of great help to you for your examination. I underline, don't by heart it, but have those ideas acquired in your mind, and you add your own ideas and thoughts and principles into your notes. Then it will be a full-fledged note. And if any question, any type of questions are asked from the lesson when Gandhi came, answer is there in this note. Okay.